Hello everyone, super informal video, one of the rare times I'll make a video without a script first. My recent video on Ken Hovind received a surprising amount of attention from Creationists. You can tell by the like-dislike ratio, it's gotten a lot of attention and there's a lot of Creationist comments. I think that it was actually passed around by someone in Ken Hovind's circle because I can't think of any way else that they could have found it. But there's a lot of comments, and a lot of them are pretty funny, so I'm going to share some of my favorites with you. Alright, here we go. Kent Hovind, a mighty man of God. God bless. You, Kent. May your lying, slanderer enemies be scattered. Scattered? What does he mean by scattered? Like, scattered around the earth? Because we're on the internet, we're pretty much scattered. Maybe he meant scattered, like violently eviscerated with like a shotgun or something. Man, that's your Christian love right there. Whatever. Carlos Guerrera says, "Dude, why not have a debate with Ken?" I think he meant Kent. I don't know. I've never had a live debate before, so it seems like something I should practice. But, you know, on the same token, Hovind never ever changes anything that he says. So I could probably just write up some notes about all the things he says and create some responses for them, and then just read them back to them during the debate. It might not be that hard to debate him. I don't think this is a creationist, but it's still kind of funny. Helena Constantine says, "Mocking Hovind's speech while you describe the boy's death was not a good idea. I don't mean when you've spoken Hovind's persona, but the way you pronounce water and so forth during the preceding description." I even said I wasn't mocking him. It says at 114 you say visitors, and 132 when he was found and pulled out of the water, both very strangely. Surely you are mocking Hovind's manner of speaking in purposely pronouncing those two words similar to the way he does. That's just how I talk. I don't sound like Hovind. Okay, do you come from the same area as Hovind? No, I believe Hovind originated in Florida, and I came from Northern California. Okay, the way I speak is a combination of different things. I've had people all my life tell me I have some sort of accent. They think I'm from New York. When I was in China, people thought I was from England all the time. One thing, I have a slightly odd way of speaking because I have autism, and it affects the way I speak. The way I pronounce certain words. When I was working as an English teacher, Americans, we tend to slur our middle T sounds into a D, like we say butter, water, 40. So I didn't want to confuse my students when they were still learning how to spell and pronounce words. So I trained myself not to do that. So I still pronounce things like that: water, butter. And also I have some sort of TJM issue with my jaw. It makes it so I have some trouble with back of mouth sounds now. And there's one more thing. I have muscular dystrophy, and it's actually causing my vocal cords to slacken. So I had a ear, nose, and throat doctor stick a camera down my throat and examine my vocal cords. He said I have the voice box of a 60-year-old man, and that was like 7 years ago, so I can't imagine it's gotten any better. So when I first started doing videos, I had a much easier time speaking. I could run through the entire script sometimes without having a flub. Now I can barely go a sentence without having to redo it. What is that? Ilvar Sigulda? Latvia bless Kent Hovind. I don't know if this person's Russian, I just like to think they are. Latvia bless Kent Hovind. Kent Hovind is doing very big work together with Lord Jesus Christ. Evolution is lies, Kent says that the Bible is correct, and Jesus Christ is creator of all universe. I agree 1000%. This video was completely misleading people. Facepalm. This is just an attempt to destroy Kent Hovind's, plural Hovind's, character. Yeah, okay, in order to destroy his character, he would have to have character. Wow, you have absolutely no idea what you are talking about. Anyone truly wishing the truth, please come visit Dinosaur Adventureland for yourself. Free admission. Or watch Dr. Hovind's seminar series online free. Or view the Science Center tour online free to see what we are really about. This is interesting. This is apparently Kent's third quote-unquote wife. I don't think they have signed any legal marriage documents. But yeah, that was a mistake I made in the video. She has not left him yet, though he's an abusive ass, so I wouldn't be surprised if she eventually does. This seems to be an opinion piece than anything. Your attitude comes across more than your material. Well, so what? I was taking the piss out of Hovind. He deserves it. He's an asshole. It wasn't a debunking video. Just because he didn't say what you wanted him to doesn't make him a psychopath. However, your response makes you a psychopath and a hypocrite. I may be a psychopath, but at least I know that quotes are not emphasis. You need to read up on the definition of psychopath. Kent is an upstanding man and love his stance on the 2CD amendment. The 2CD amendment? Come on, there are 2 letters between N and C. How do you get that mixed up? And really, you want to defend Ken Hovind, and the first and only thing you think of is the fact that he likes the freedom to own guns? Who cares? I own guns. It doesn't make me good or bad. TWW. This guy is prolific in my comments section. It's not about beating his kid. It's called spanking. Yeah, that's abuse. There's no good reason to spank your kid. There's no good reason to hit your kid. Especially not at the extent that Ken describes it. Wow, we are all amazed at your anility of being the first out of dozens of failed debaters who try to dismantle Ken Hovind's, plural Hovind's, clemmed and outdated lies. Please do us the favor and be the first man to show us what is so easy and obvious to the amazement of all the atheist professors who fail to do so. You are a genius when it comes to psychology and sociology. Space, comma. Your approach is to manipulate your own mind into thinking the relation between a father and son is the same as 2 strangers. Thus, you perfectly managed to declare Hovind as a psychopath. As in your manipulated world, it is the same thing to punish your son for bad things and be pleased by the obedience of your own children, like one stranger hitting another stranger for no reason. This is genius. Space, comma. I will manipulate my selg as well to come to the conclusions I want to have. Typing is hard. Ah, and look, it's the Lugermeister himself. Ken Hovind left me a comment on my video. People send me video links to watch all the time. Some good, some bad, some really dumb. We will need to make a new category for this one. Really, really dumb. Congratulations! If you'd like to debate me live on my channel, Kent Hovind Official, where you can get some views, please send what you consider to be your 3 best evidences for evolutionism, and I'll debate you about them. Simple rules. You go first. 1 topic at a time. Whatever time you take, I'll take. No cursing, no interrupting. Don't miss this chance of a lifetime for you to get attention. Call 855 Big Dino Extension 2 to schedule, if you can muster the courage. I've been thinking about actually calling him, but I don't know if I'll actually go through like a live debate. I'd rather a video exchange. I like doing videos. Of course, he hasn't finished his debate with Oren Ra, so why is he trying to start a debate with me? If he hasn't finished his Oren Ra debate. Well, that's everything. I hope you had some fun. Take care.